All right, so the best product Humminbird makes is the Explorer. It was just released. There's been several product software updates to make it even better. Super easy to use, touch screen. Also have the finger buttons here in case it's raining or you want a bit more grip. Easy to use. The user interface has been completely redesigned from the Helix models, which people are familiar with. You just really can't go wrong. Super fast, super responsive, and it's the fastest processor that Humminbird has in any fish finder.
And it also has that one boat network that you could control your trolling motor, anchor systems, and everything is in there.
Yeah, so you can connect all your different devices, downriggers. You can do all your Wi-Fi updates and look at your network, trolling motor, all of it in one place.
And also, if you like to use Mega Live 2 or forward-facing sonar, you just plug it in. You don't need any
it's
additional
all easy
stuff.
plug and play.
Ready? Hey guys, we're here at iCast 2026, and we're gonna talk about electronics. What do you think about electronics?
Love electronics.
You love them?
Yeah.
That's because they pay you?
No, I just like catching fish using electronics.
Actually, you do, because we went fishing together and we caught fish with electronics. You told me to cast over here, I casted over there. Was it like that?
It was a little bit like that, but it was fun.
But those were old electronics. That's why I cast is their own place.
Old electronics.
What do you got here?
Now we have the new electronics. Humminbird Explorer. It replaced the Helix, and it's available in 9, 10, and 12-inch screens. So if you're fishing on a small boat, kayak, or a big boat, you got different screen size
go for this
options. Yeah, you got to have the big one, right?
You got to go for the 12, man. You got to see that fish coming in.
So the cool thing, this was released last year, and we've been working on product innovation the last year. So we have a new feature on here for screen capture. So if you are looking at a fish on sonar, you can save a picture, screenshot, or you can do a screen recording. It's gonna be recording right here, and then I'll show you for the video. We'll stop the screenshot. And so once you get that video saved, they all will automatically go right here. And so if you're like this guy right here and you want to go right to social media, you can export them directly to your phone instantly. So if you have a cool experience on the water, you can save it quickly and go straight to your phone to go to social media.
And you can do video and photos.
Video and photos. And so the options are, that's a good call. You can do there's your photo. You can save the last 30 seconds of the screen, or this one right here will do the last 30 seconds and 2 minutes in the future. So it's a 2.5-minute video clip, and it really shows everything that just happened in that time frame. So that's the cool update on the fish finders, is you can go straight to your social media.
So it sounds to me like these graphs are upgradable in the future via software updates.
Yeah, so they're always working on new features. There are new features coming still.
So let's talk about some of the things that this thing brings. First of all, if you want to use Mega Live 2, just connect, right?
Yep, there's the live sonar.
Cool.
Obviously, Lake Master and Coast Master mapping is super cool.
That is super. You know, my favorite thing is that you could connect this to one of those trolling motors, and you could control it right here.
Follow the contour and stuff.
You could pin it, right there.
Yep.
And then it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be looking for the remote.
For sure.
Super cool to have that control over there. And it kind of like, if you put the map, it tells you where you're going.
Yes.
I know on a boat, all that sounds like normal, but on a kayak, it's like, wow.
It's helpful.
It's super helpful.
And you fish shallow, right? So
yes.
you can use side scan to check for structure and fish as well.
So let's do a little demo here. What am I looking at?
So here's your boat in the center.
Yeah.
And so what you're looking at here is 110 feet to the right and 110 feet to the left. And so you're looking at the bottom on both sides. And yeah, you can quickly change your sensitivity level here to really dial in the best picture.
And what is that right there? What is that?
Yeah,
what is that?
What you're looking at in this black section here is actually below the boat. This is below the boat on the right side, below the boat on the left, and it's kind of a little cone. Bottom is here, what you're going over. So you're going over a big rock pile in this case, and you see this black shadow here?
Yeah.
You can tell how tall this rock pile is based on the shadow. So because it's got a big shadow, it's casted, it's a higher piece of structure, and over here looks like some sort of shipwreck, and you can see there's not that much shadow behind it.
Tell you're a professional. You know everything. You could probably tell that that was a grocery store cart.
Some people can see fish. They've got their side scan really dialed in, and you can see fish on this side scan. So if you're, especially in the saltwater where the fish are big, you can definitely see tarpon and snook hanging up under the mangroves and stuff, up along jetties and stuff like that.
But this view is kind of like a top-down view. This is from here, and it's looking down.
Yeah. So the boat is up here, and it's
like a
cone.
Yeah. Okay.
And so there's definitely a gap between below the boat. But so what you're seeing here is the bottom to the right and the bottom to the left. So if you're just trying to cover a channel or whatnot and look for fish in the channel, it's a really good way to find fish and cover water.
We got the graph. What can we do with it? Can we connect it to the bigger motors?
For sure. They're all connected via the one boat network, even shallow water anchors.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can run those from here and drop your poles down.
Okay, so you guys are not famous for that. Are you, like, compared to power pole?
It's the same thing.
But, like, not many people run them. Like, at least I don't see that. Like,
there's definitely regions where each brand has their sort of loyalty. Yeah. Raptors have a feature called active anchoring. So if you're in sandy bottom and you're in the waves and you drop those poles down, it doesn't necessarily lock because you're moving. So after a short while, this will readjust and drive even further into the mud, so it really locks you in.
And you could control that with the graph phone too, right?
Yep, on the One Boat Network app for sure.
What about trolling motors?
Here, let's take a walk. Obviously, you've seen the Kayak.
Yep.
Turova.
Finally got one.
Yeah, that's right.
I got that one too.
Yeah,
24 volts.
Easy stow. The Altera is another model, and you can adjust the whole thing, the trim, with a remote, and it's auto stow and deploy, which is cool for if you're on a bigger boat or you don't have the room to get to the front of your kayak or your dinghy. You just push the button and it'll automatically drop in for you.
But look at this, they're huge though.
I know, yeah. This one's the bigger version of what you currently have now.
Yeah, look at this profile. It's a giant base.
And it works good, right? You've had this on so many different boats.
That one, yeah. It's a workhorse. I really like it.
Yeah.
I put it on that too. It did well, but of course it doesn't look as good. You know, like 36 inches better than...
I think you've tested that motor on more different boats than anybody else has.
Probably. What is this here?
So this is the same thing. They're both available in black and white. Saltwater's obviously is generally white, but there are some saltwater guys that prefer to have a black.
Yeah, it's all about style. But this is just a base for the show, right?
Yeah.
Man, I wish they would make it more compact. What's the difference between like a bass boat motor and I know what the difference is, but like why? Why would a bass boat has that, you press and lift up versus...
Yeah, it's just that you're fishing on the front of a bass boat a lot more than sometimes in saltwater. You're running around in the back to fish different things. They all have really precise spot lock, which you've seen on Champlain in the big waves and in saltwater. Bass guys just sort of prefer that.
Go
that
hit the
Ultrex
thing
motor.
and...
Yeah, and the foot pedal on the Quest over here is very, very responsive. So for forward-facing sonar, you're going to get the most accurate, like pinpoint location.
Oh.
You don't generally control those with a remote, so your hands are free.
The idea of saltwater guys, you're standing looking for the fish, and you just like go in there and
Or
then
making
you cast.
slight adjustments with the remote.
Because mostly it's you guiding somebody. I guess that's the idea. Mm-hmm. Somebody's controlling the motor.
Yeah.
So what can I put on that brand new Explore 9, 10, and 12?
This is what the bass setup looks like mostly, where you've got 360 and forward-facing sonar, Megalive 2. You can connect this right to the shaft if you don't have 360. The 360 is connected via a different shaft, but if you're going to run both simultaneously with target lock it really gives you the option. It becomes very heavy though pretty quick, trying to pull that up and down all the time.
And you could just plug all this into one of those Explore 9, 10.
Or 10, yeah, or Apex.
Yeah, if you're going to do this setup, you better do this.
The big screen, for sure. So here's what 360 looks like. It gives you a 360-degree view of around the front of your boat, which is cool.
Like they actually have, I don't see the pole, but they put that on kayaks. I've seen both of them on kayaks.
Yeah, some people do that, which is fun. That would probably work perfect for what you do down there.
Yeah.